I ran a runner wild on you.
Hogan.
My shoes cost more than your whole wardrobe, brother.
Nasal congestion. Poor horseman.
I need a NyQuil to help you.
Why did
Little
they?
boy, the nature boy.
Yeah,
The nature boy.
It's kind of like a
Bad. They disconnected.
thing on my dick.
They disconnected Vicks Vapor Rub. Ric Flair needs Vicks Vapor Rub.
I don't want this to get out. You know, it'll be fine. Okay,
You know we're recording
with you. That's it. I haven't done anything else. You know,
You're hot, dude.
God damn. Here,
You got a hot mic, dude. Justin, you got a hot mic. Justin.
Oh,
Hey.
Want to see more? Exclusively on OnlyFans. The Butthole of the Juice.
You so freaking bad. Wrestle me.
hello, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 148 of the Juice Pro Wrestling Podcast, entitled Exit from Reality. Exit from reality? What's going on, you fine motherfuckers in the Juice Pro Wrestling universe? We're back in the saddle again. Yeah, that's the three amigos, me, Bruiser Bodi, and Sreten the motherfucking Savage. What's going on, guys? What's up?
Hey, yo.
What's going on?
How did you forget about me, you piece of shit?
Andre.
That's it.
I love Andre.
I'm going on another 6-month hiatus. Fuck off. Bye-bye, baby.
What the fuck?
But
That was a hit and run by
I
Andre
miss you.
the fucking Giant. You know what? Hey, you take what you can get, and I hope you guys out there enjoyed that little quib of Andre the motherfucking Giant, because he only comes here because we are the motherfucking best. Anyways, real quick before we get started off, thank you guys once again for tuning in this week, wherever you're tuning in at, on any podcasting platform. If you're on YouTube right now, hit like and subscribe, hit that fucking notification bell so you can get all of our videos when they drop and premiere. And I'd like to thank Mikey Gordon for coming on last week and telling us about a pro wrestling movie. Make sure you guys hit that up on all social media and fucking donate some money so you can help get that movie made. Yeah. Now, I want to see it. On with the goods. It's time to exit motherfucking reality with the Juice Crew. Hey, Sreten, word around the street is you got a couple of topics you wanted to fucking bring up.
The first topic is WWE A&E Documentaries. Discuss.
Yes. Very interesting topic. So they just announced this not too long ago, but WWE and A&E are like teaming up. They did A&E biographies before. I don't know if you guys caught those on like Andre the Giant and Hulk Hogan, like probably a good 10 plus years ago.
That was a while ago.
Really fucking cool. So they're partnered up now, and they're gonna do, it's like an 8 or 9 part docu-series, like basically version 2.0 of biography. And we're talking about like Stone Cold, oh hell yeah, Bret the Hitman Hart, why me? You got Roddy Piper, because when they think they have the answers, I change the questions. Who else do we got there? Bodie, help me out, brother.
He's out of bubblegum. Huh?
He's all out of fucking bubblegum.
He's all out of bubblegum.
Warrior, fucking ugly.
Warrior,
The ultimate warrior.
ultimate snorier.
Booker T.
Sucker.
Mick Foley.
Bye bye.
Macho Man.
Ooh, did somebody say the Macho Man? Yeah.
And
HBK.
HBK. Heartbreak Cock. What?
I ain't got nothing for him. I'm bald, but I don't have a lazy eye, so I can't.
He looks like
really
Nick
do
Gage.
an impersonation. I'm stoked for these. A&E does a great job with this, man.
My name is HBK. I'm helping in NXT now. I don't know if that's him or not.
Did you
But
see they put out a figure, a bald Shawn Michaels figure?
yeah, dude, I was like, it looks like Nick Gage.
It does, dude. Somebody posted on
Doesn't it?
Twitter, and there was like the picture flipped to Nick Gage, and it was him.
Yeah, yeah. I was like, what is that, Nick Gage? I was like, who? It looks like Creator Wrestler 74 in WWE 2K19.
Yeah, right. Everybody, if you haven't seen that, go in the Juice Pro Wrestling Universe group on Facebook and just flip through the fucking post. It's in there. It's ridiculous looking, man. Why? We didn't need bald Shawn Michaels in real life. We sure as hell don't need him as an action figure.
Exactly. You know, I don't want him in NXT. Well, actually, he's good for the talent, but I don't want to see his face.
Very judgmental of you guys. Maybe for some people,
right?
That's their fetish.
Yeah, for completists, you know, that got to have
exactly
HBK. You know, judgmental of us to a guy who said he would never come back. Once he's retired, he's done. He's not going to be one of them guys. And he came back and he wasn't, I'm sorry, wasn't that good.
Nah, I've seen better. I've seen Ric Flair's 17 comebacks. So, you know.
Yeah. Well,
once that happens, you kind of.
So shit happens sometimes.
The funker.
The other side of that coin, guys, with the A&E thing. So not only do they have the biography, they have I forget what the fucking show is going to be called, but it's like Hidden Treasures or something like that.
Yes, Hidden Treasures.
Most Wanted Treasures?
Not the Megadeth album. But
yeah, that looks fucking dope, dude. They're going to be taking wrestlers and Steph and them and Triple H are going to be going around hunting down old WWE memorabilia that is not.
Oh, that, yeah.
Yeah, it's stuff that they don't have at the warehouse and is in their archives. I saw something that was like Andre's passport, like Flair's robes, and there's going to be all kinds of shit, I'd imagine.
Yeah, they had. I mean, is it going to be like was that not Storage Wars, but Antique Collectors Roadshow or whatever, where they go everywhere and be like, "Oh man, you got a pair of Andre's undies from the '60s, nice, skid marks and all." That's what I want to see. You know,
what really creates value in this piece is the length, the actual 6 feet of stretch marks inside of these gigantic underwear.
That's a long skid.
Allegedly, you piece of shit.
there he is. Yes, we're just talking about your legend.
Andre never had stretch marks on his underwear. He had like a very long dick trench.
Oh yeah,
you know, dick because trenches. Of the weight and the
snail trails. I think they call them, Andre.
Lack of, how dare you? Lack of quality in 100% cotton at that time.
That's
fucking gotta go.
Cotton from the French Alps.
It's got to be cotton from the French Alps. Andre only enjoys the best.
Wait.
Yep.
But yeah, I think the A&E stuff, it starts in April, sometime around there.
Something like that.
So they'll be doing, I think it's like the biographies first, and then they'll air an episode right after, immediately following of Hidden Treasures or wherever the fuck, Most Wanted, whatever the hell it's called.
Hidden Values, Treasures of Most Wanted. Yep.
Yeah. Just giving you a little heads up. So what else is going on, Sreten, you piece of shoe?
Oh, while we're on the WWE.
Azteca Underground Expose.
No, I don't want to talk about that. I like where Bodie was going. Anyways, while we're on WWE.
Whatever Bodie just said.
Shit.
I was just interjecting. Sorry, Sreten, not to steal your thunder. But
in paradise.
There you go. But while we're on the subject of WWE, let's talk about it real quick. Andrade and Aleister Black. I just saw a thing that I was like, holy shit, 6 months not being on TV. I don't know if they've had a match or not, but that's what I just said. 6 months not being on TV. Can you imagine?
Release.
Yeah. And Black asked for his release a while ago too, and he got denied. So
denied. It's no stairway, dude.
It's no stairway. It kind of sucks, man. You got two kick-ass talents here, and they're just sitting on the sidelines riding the pine.
Yeah, they need to.
I'm best. I don't like
those guys need to go somewhere, man. I mean, you got, and whether it's AEW or wherever, I'd like to. Those guys would fit good anywhere. You know, I saw some too where Big Show supposedly came out and said that he's been talking to Mark Henry that he thinks he would be good for AEW, and I'm like, man. That may be so, but as long as it's just a producer role, don't go that fucking route. And like, you know, then you're going to get all the fucking smart fanboy marks like, oh, you're just hiring all these old WWE. And let's be honest, dude, like Big Show, cool. Didn't see it coming. Whatever. Bodi,
Christian.
you told me he was great on commentary for the Dark Elevation. I've yet to check that out. I'm gonna check that out after this episode. But don't bring guys like Mark Henry in. You know, like if you do, keep it behind the scenes, like Dean Malenko. You know, I mean, that just fucking sucks. Especially like at some point they're gonna be able to get Andrade. You know, I mean, come on.
Oh yeah.
If he gets released, like I would focus more on shit like that. I don't even know why I brought it up. I saw it and I was like, man, can't wait to fucking shit on that, even though I don't want to shit on.
It's a good point though. I mean, you know, it's like the way I always see it is like you got two killer talents that aren't being used. Why not bring them in if you're ROH, AEW, New Japan, you know, whoever you are, bring them in. Those are two kick-ass talents that are going to be in it for the same goal everyone else is in. You know, who cares if they're ex WWE talent, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't care. It's not like
they got to get released first. You know?
Exactly. It's not like you're bringing in Ryback.
Oh, God. I hope he never gets a job anywhere. That guy's.
I know. Right? Exactly. Feed him chores. The guy needs something to do. Feed him chores. He gets hungry. Feed him s'mores.
Yeah. Don't listen to his show. That guy's full of himself.
He is. Yeah.
Well,
talks a lot of bullshit.
What is wrong with Ryback? I don't know shit about Ryback.
I don't like him. Sucks.
He's a tool, man. He's kind of a tool. He said some stupid shit. He had a weak ass gimmick. He was basically their reincarnation of fucking Bill Goldberg. And
didn't he hurt a bunch of dudes too?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he hurt some dudes. And
a little unsafe in the ring.
Yeah, I'm dumb as shit.
He was like a tough enough guy, and he started off in Nexus and all that shit. And he has his own show. And he's one of those guys where you see in wrestling, it just does absolutely nothing for me. Nothing. I could never get into him. Like, what the fuck is this? He's like stomping around the ring like, oh, I'm right back. Hear me roar. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Go away. We don't need you. I don't like you. You go away now. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he to sum it up, Sreten, he's a jobber.
Mm-hmm. He is a jobber.
A jobber.
Yeah. That's why
he's not Jabba the Hutt. Jabba.
Y'all ready for the next topic?
Yes. What you got for us, homie?
No, not yet. Because we're still on WWE real quick. I finally, if you guys follow us on Twitter at our new handle at Juice Pro Podcast, I finally got some good humor fucking WWE ice cream sandwich bars.
Yes, you did. Good job. Good on you.
They're fucking tasty. They're real tiny, but real fucking tasty.
I'm stoked you saw them in the wild.
When they're real tiny, right? They fit in your mouth easier.
I've been hunting them forever, and I just couldn't find them. Now we need AEW to stick it to them and come out with the real deal, the fucking straight up ice cream bars, not the
footlongs
sandwiches. Footlongs, yeah.
The hot dogs, footlong hot dogs with wrestlers on them. Hell yeah. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Maybe not such a good idea. I don't know. Oh. Footlong ice cream sandwiches, though, that's a winner every time.
Getting me hungry now. Next.
Azteca Underground.
Ooh.
Next.
Azteca.
Chicken necks.
Azteca Underground Expose. Discuss.
This Wednesday, actually today, as this episode's airing, you guys can watch the latest episode of MLW Fusion.
What?
And we're supposed to get some type of expose with somebody being revealed from this Azteca Underground, which essentially, from what I'm gathering, is the reincarnation of Lucha Underground via MLW.
I hope so. You said on YouTube, I cut you off, just so anybody that's curious can listen today. But first, listen to this and watch the YouTube tomorrow. And then you could do stuff with Azteca. Go fuck yourselves.
I hear you. Whee! Yes.
We love you. Go fuck yourselves. This guy's a fucking class.
How excited is you, men? How excited are you guys about this? Even though the majority of the talent is somewhere else.
Go ahead, Bodi. You can answer that one first, you piece of shoe.
Sweet. I'm stoked, dude. I'm stoked. I love Lucha Underground. He knows what's up, dude. Cutting diamonds. Yeah, I can't wait to see what's going on. I want to really see what they got planned here, who they're bringing in, what the spin on the story is. Is it going to be an extension of MLW? Is it going to mix with MLW?
Are they going to do like an NWO thing with it?
Yeah. Are they going to do that? Are they going to continue storyline like how Lucha Underground was being ran. You remember that whole thing and who was running it? Got the big money. I want to see him bring back that medallion, not the
Gift of the Gods.
Yes, thank you. That's what it's called. I want to see that. I want to see that come back.
Who knows what we'll see? I'm stoked.
Dude,
they got Mil Muertes. They got Selena de la Rentas. Partnering with them is like basically they bought Promociones Dorado or however you say that. I'm not really good with my Spanish, so fuck.
Promociones de Regaro.
Yeah. Hell, Senor Dangato was a cat from what I heard. I don't know. They got Mil Muertes. Like I said, they also have who is it? All the La Parcas, the 53 La Parcas that are in MLW.
Here I come, La Parca number 43.
Yeah, he stole Hammerstone's belt, right? Was that the open weight title?
Yeah, that was the open weight.
There was like some controversy around that. It sucks because with life and everything going on, you try to, and it's really no excuses that I know. Especially with the show that's on YouTube, you can watch it anytime. And MLW is still kicking ass. So I encourage everybody to hit up MLW and MLW MajorLeagueWrestling.com and subscribe to their YouTube because they're doing a lot of cool shit. And also shout out to our homies Ross and Marshall Von Erich, who started a podcast of their own. Ooh, nice. Yeah, the Iron Claw podcast. Check them guys out. And then, also check out our episode with them. But yeah, MLW as Tech Underground, the possibilities are endless. So, leave in the comments for those of you watching and listening on YouTube, what you guys think is going to happen with that. I'm curious because dude, for me, I don't really know. The doors are kind of wide open with that. And I don't know any of the legalities, as far as like, did Court Bauer get some kind of business relationship with AAA? I thought they already had something established, and AAA is obviously the parent company, the ones that own all the likenesses and shit for Lucha Underground. So I'm curious. I think it's big though. That's to bring up a brand that, as far as recent wrestling fans are concerned, in the past like 10 years, 5-10 years, hold that promotion close to their hearts, like I do. I thought that was like the most unique shit I had seen in a very, very long time.
Nice. Really good, guys.
You know what? Fuck you. Let's get on the topics of video games real quick. You can't do this. I'm going to fucking do it, brother. Bodie, I know you wanted to talk about this. I'm stoked to talk about it.
I do.
Both good and bad.
I am too.
So we cut 2 episodes with Mike Herman. Who is Mike Herman, you might ask? Mike Herman is the creator and head of Retrosoft Studios, which just created the wrestling game, the alternative wrestling game to all the other WWE bullshit out there called Retromania Wrestling. Great roster of current stars, old stars. It's the official sequel to WrestleFest. So they had that tag. There's a lot riding on this. Go back and check out in our previous episodes, our episodes with Mike. Anyways, Bodie, it's out on Steam. They've had some complications getting it out on time with the console release. And I know a lot of people are shitting on it, but I've also heard some negative news as far as Steam goes. What have you heard? What do you know? What are you looking forward to?
All right. What do I know? Well, I know that the release date, it came out on Steam, no problems whatsoever. Consoles, on the other hand, kind of hit a bump in the road, kind of stepped in some shit.
And they're posting
what happens is that
videos on their YouTube. Updates about it.
They're posting updates and constantly keeping updated.
It's the same shit.
So what happens is like when you release a game on console, it has to go through a certain certification process. It's not quite as extensive as it is on Steam or a computer. So they have to go through all this stuff. What happens in the certification process is they find the bugs. They send this report back and be like, oh, well, we found out here, you press the start button, nothing happens, or this move doesn't work when you're doing this. So it happens, this is their kind of first venture, isn't it, into the console area. So they're trying, and I've seen some negative remarks on this part about it, where people are like, I'm just turned off on the game now because it's taking so damn long. You said 2 weeks. It's been 2.5. Nothing's going on. It's not their fault, guys. This shit happens. I mean, they can only do so much, and then it's up in the hands of these certifications.
Yeah, the fucking corporate
to Microsoft, Sony, Nintendo. And they drag their feet. You know, it's like, yeah, we'll get this game out, but you know, like, yeah. So, I get people being impatient. I'm one of the impatient people because I want to play this damn game. I've seen the reviews. I've seen nothing but positive reviews on it. I've seen a couple of negative things, but that's from what I read is because people have trouble with the move set and stuff because they're not going through the tutorial. They're not going through the tutorial. There's actually a tutorial, and even my retro stuff said, go through the tutorial, learn the moves. It'll tell you how to do moves, when to do them, and all this other stuff. And then once I saw comments were like, oh yeah, once I did that, the game's amazing. It's like, yeah, no shit, go through the tutorial. But I'm stoked to get my hands on it. Yeah,
I'm waiting to inspect and do. I can't wait. Some fucking spelunking because Mike talked to us and told us that there was going to be a Juice Pro Wrestling logo in there, and if there's not, I'll just be like,
there better be.
Well, all right.
Send an angry tweet.
Yeah, I'm going to send an. Hey, you can read our hate mail. It's just going to be like, cue the Jaws music. Dun, 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 dun. It's all good. If they do or they don't, I don't care.
Yeah. So if you're a console gamer out there, yeah. But if you're a console gamer, you just have to wait. Hopefully by the end of this week, I'm hoping.
Yeah, dude, I mean, I'm ecstatic, and this is going to kind of lead into another couple of things I want to talk about. We're on the subject of gaming, but I'm also curious. So everybody, once again, in the comments, please leave if you're out there playing on Steam. Let us know what your experience is like with this video game. I'm very, very curious, you know, especially the fans of our show. I would like to know what you guys have been doing with it and how you feel. So, share your feelings with us. On top of that, though, talk about pre-orders and all that shit. So I pre-ordered the Angry Video Game Nerd fucking video game. It's like 1 and 2. It's been out on Steam for a while now, and I think it came to Switch. I remember seeing that somewhere. I was like, man, why the fuck? And it's like a throwback. And for all you out there that are video game fans and watch the Angry Video Game Nerd for like the past decade, you know, he's been on YouTube for fucking ever. All you shit pickles out there. Dude, it's a fucking, it looks awesome. It's a total throwback, like 8-bit thing. The graphics, though, are nice and refined for Xbox and everything. And I was so stoked to see it. So it was $15. I pre-ordered that. Hopefully it's not a pile of shit. I also pre-ordered an original Xbox game that I still have called Stubbs the Zombie, which I believe was made by the fucking Halo team back in the day. And dude, I think I beat this like 2 or 3 times. I remember me and Montez playing that back in the day, dude. It's cool because you can actually, it's set in the 50s, right? Like a futuristic like 50s. Okay, so we're in the 50s, but there's like these robots and, you know, just it's got that classic sci-fi 50s zombie vibe to it. You become the zombie, you control him, you can like bite people and turn them into zombies and build like a little zombie horde. He has like these crazy fart fucking moves.
Yes, he does. Yes.
And you can roll I think it's his hand that he takes off and you can control in certain instances in the game and stuff. It's a fun game. I love playing it back in the day. And I know a lot of people, especially Microsoft Xbox gamers, have been clamoring for this game for a long time to get some type of re-release or, you know, treatment. And dude, I constantly all the time, dude. I mean, that's why I have so many fucking games I haven't played because I just look what's on sale or what's out, what's good, and I just buy them. I think a lot of us are guilty of that. Well, except for fucking Bodi. He's playing the fuck out of everything because
I do.
Got the time. But
I'll play it.
Dude, I'm so looking forward to that game. As you're listening to this episode right now, it'll be out. So go check that out for those of you that game on Xbox. By the way, my gamer tag is @Juicifuge. So, Bodi, what's yours?
On Xbox, you can find me Steamy Ray Pricks with a 1 and an X. Steamy capitalized, Ray is capitalized, and Pricks is capitalized. Well, not the whole word, just first letter of each word.
I think we both got South Park pictures too.
I do. I have Mr. Garrison going, oh, jizz.
And I got South Park on myself.
Yes, you do.
But yeah, dude, I'm super stoked for that game, man. I had so much fun back in the day. And it's crazy because I'm like, I have some games that are rare now on the original Xbox, like Def Jam. Fight for
Yeah.
that dude, it's hard to score. You could score a copy on eBay, but you're gonna fork out some coin for it.
Mhm.
I'm like, just out of curiosity, I'm like, I wonder how much Stubbs is going for.
Stubbs.
It's like over $100.
Yeah, Stubbs is popular.
It's fucking ridiculous. Great game.
And yeah, I was just a second ago, I wanted to look up some stuff because I was like, man, I remember playing that game. So Stubbs the Zombie, Rebel Without a Pulse,
yes,
made with the Halo engine.
yes.
Released in 2005. The publisher was Aspyr, and the developer was Wide Load.
What?
Wide Load.
What?
Wardlow. I mean, Wide Load.
Wadlow.
Oh, Wadlow's gonna
Wadlow.
thrill you. He's gonna thrill you.
You guys got that good.
See, but yeah, dude, that's now you got me stoked about that game because I remember playing that game,
Dude, and it's
was
online
fun as hell.
co-op now. So
Yeah.
we're gonna fucking get on there. So we gave you guys our fucking gamer tags.
Yep.
Hit us
We're gonna
up
put it in the
and fucking
runner.
play with us.
We'll put it in a little description of the YouTube video. We'll put our gamer tags for you guys. How's that? Huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
I'm sure people will be excited for that.
Maybe.
They'll get wet.
Send me an email.
Sreten's got Steam, so I don't know how that shit works. I know
He's got
my son.
steamy.
I think depending on what game you
Ray
play,
Pricks.
if some of the Microsoft games you can still use
Some of
your,
them-
like the WB, like the Batman games, you could still use your Xbox gamer tag.
I know Steam. You can cross-platform some games.
Yeah.
Yeah, Call of Duty's a big one now. I think fucking
Fortnite,
Fortnite.
Destiny. I think. Well, yeah, Destiny
Den
pretty soon to be
City.
able to cross-platform.
Cool.
Sorry, that's my jam. That's the game I play almost 24/7. So
What, Fortnite?
no, Destiny 2
You are on that Destiny thing, dude.
all the time, dude. I grind away on that.
What's up with this fucking Rust game? Have you heard of that on PC?
Rust?
My son's
Oh
playing
yeah,
it.
Rust is a classic, dude.
You can create like a character. So I saw on his Instagram story or something. Mind you, my fucking oldest boy's 13. So I guess
Nice.
it's not that bad because I'm thinking of
Uh-huh.
like
Well,
what the fucked up shit I was doing at that age.
my
He's
oldest just
creating
turned
his
18.
character,
So
right? And he makes a black dude with the hugest wang.
that sounds like Cyberpunk 2077. I did that.
Yeah, like living the dream and
Yep.
giving him titties
Well,
and stuff.
Well, I was gonna say in Cyberpunk 2077, I made a female with a huge wanger. So just because you can, why not? Who the hell? Well, yeah, you know, not?
Yeah,
screw it.
exactly.
It's a fun game.
I like
It's funny
it.
because it's a big hat.
I didn't
No,
know that
nobody-
the Retromania
nobody-
was on Steam, even though it's 10 minutes ago
You should-
since you started to talk about it. I'm probably
Yeah,
going to buy
you
it
should get
when
it.
we get off
Get
the
it,
internet.
please.
I wish
Get
I
it.
could
Get
fucking
it.
smack him right now. If he was so
I
close,
wish you
I'd
would
smack his
try.
hair. I'd smack
wish
his
you
fucking
would
wild ass
try.
hair
I want to hug
into
him.
a fucking perfect perm.
I'm going to light a candle in the morning and I'm going to pray for you to try. Try, take a swing.
That's why we pray. Pray.
Pray,
Pray.
pray,
Pray.
we got to pray just to make it today. You know
That's
we
right.
pray.
Hey, you praying motherfuckers. You better pray. Well, never mind. I can't use that line. Did you guys
You
watch
better not let
Sacrifice
me
at
see
all?
you again.
Sacrifice?
I
Yeah.
saw some of it.
Impact Sacrifice. Shout out to our homies at Fight TV.
Yeah.
You guys can go check the replay out there or Impact Plus. Some crazy shit happened. The Good Brothers
Lot of
dropped the Impact, spoiler alert,
Right.
dropped the Impact World Tag Team Championship to New Japan Wrestling's Finn Juice. So what the fuck is going to happen with that?
They only know him for them fin juice.
That's right. The Finn Juice. Remember that shit? I remember we were
Yeah.
on tour back in the day. I saw some pimp juice. It was like
Yep.
someone came in asking for it and they were all loud. It's like, man, let me get a rain check on that pimp juice. You can't rain check pimp juice.
Right?
But a fucking rain check, you motherfucker.
Oh, this isn't another example of something big is happening, but they are slow boiling it, and that
A lot
is
of it.
wonderful.
I love it.
It's so like under the radar, and by that I mean like if you're just watching, like me, it's hard for me to watch everything because I haven't figured out the way to watch everything. So like Impact, I don't watch the majority of Impact shit, even though it's awesome. So things happen on Impact that
You
I'm
need
not
to.
totally
It's
aware
on
of.
Twitch. Tuesday night.
Same with like New Japan. There's stuff that happens on New Japan, but it's all happening kind of like under the water, and sometimes that shark fin will pop up and go back down.
It's a slow build.
Yeah, but they're doing like you're going to talk about it, but they're doing like there's some matches coming up that are just like that are historical if you think about cross promotion of promotions.
Yeah. And the big one,
exciting. I just spit all over the mic.
That's fine.
I'll spit on your fucking soul. The big one coming out of that is so Moose and Rich Swann had a title unification match. The TNA World Heavyweight Champion, aka
Moose. Sorry,
right? Versus Rich Swann, the Impact Champion. Rich Swann wins.
Mm-hmm.
The winner of that match, the ramifications of that was the winner was going to face at their next pay-per-view, Rebellion, I believe. Is it? I might be wrong about that. Am I right?
Yeah, I think you're right.
I'm usually right, but
Omega.
I could be wrong. I could be right. Public Image Unlimited or whatever the fuck that Johnny Rodden's band was. Anyways, they have to face Kenny Omega in a title versus title match. Now, how are they going to spin that? That's awesome to think about. Is Kenny Omega going to do the Austin Aries and the various other guys that, had the belt collector gimmick?
Yeah.
It would make sense because Don Callis is his boy. I'm just really intrigued by this. I think it'll be a hell of a match. Don't get me wrong. I would have loved to see Omega and Moose, but Omega and Swann, they're both like similar in size. I think Omega can feed off of everything that Swann gives him. And Swann's offense is fucking insane, dude.
Yeah, it is.
He's one of those underrated guys that I don't know why he's underrated. He's fucking recognized as a world champion now of a major promotion.
As well as he should be.
If that doesn't tell you anything, he's not the same motherfucker that was being underutilized in WWE,
Stud. Yeah, exactly. And he's just as fast as Omega.
Yeah, dude, it's going to be insane. But I think maybe a little more innovative as far as a moveset goes. Dare I say more of a risk taker with his moveset? I don't know.
Yeah.
Omega does.
He's more high flying than Omega.
From time to time. But I'm looking forward to it. And the reason I'm wearing my Rhino shirt tonight, homie Rhino.
We saw it happen.
I love it because, dude, he turned heel and joined Violent by Design. Joe Doring.
Nasty.
Fucking, what's his name?
EY.
Eric Young.
Yep.
And the one guy who I don't really like so much.
Who? The big dude?
The Diener. No, big dude's Joe Doring. He's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm not really a huge fan of Cody Dean.
No, you don't like Dean. You don't like Diener? But that's why they brought in Rhino.
But it was cool to see Rhino, dude. I'd like to see how that unfolds. And like, he's a heel again. He hasn't, think about it, dude. He hasn't been a heel in a long time. And it just gave me like old ECW vibes where he's with them now and he's just doing that fucking.
Dude, he's still jacked. I don't know how old he is, but God, that dude is still. It's like running into a bulldozer at full speed with a brick wall behind it.
Yeah, dude. Man, I hope we can get him back around here soon. Like,
get him on the show.
Yeah. I've tried, brother. Decay. Did you see that? We got a new X Division champion too with
with the ace in the sleeve, Mr. Austin. Yeah.
Well,
how you wives? Yeah, Ace Austin, dude. I love it because I'm a huge Ace Austin fan. That match was good, by the way. Good match.
I didn't catch the ODB match, the world title match.
I don't think I caught that either. I saw the result, but I didn't. I saw a couple highlights. That was it.
Yeah. Anyways, you guys, like I said, you could check it out on the replay and all that shit. Anyway, I was trying to segue into something else with that. Oh yeah, that's right. Warrior Wrestling, one of our favorite promotions in the world. And by the way, I did order the fucking foam belt. The Juice will have one.
I hope so. I hope so.
You can come see us. We'll be. Bodie might not, unfortunately, be there with us.
Actually, first, I might be there.
It'll be killer because we're gonna be back. This time we will be back at the fucking VIP again.
It's not a prediction. It's a spoiler. I'm going to be there.
And that is just a fact of life, right?
Yep. That is just a fact of life.
One last
Bullshit.
hurrah.
We'll get there all excited, and then like JJ will be there, and he'll have this.
And I
like,
won't.
He'll have this pod, and he'll be like,
And we'll be
"Listen,
like,
man,
hey, JJ, we've been thinking about kicking Bodi off and getting your fucking ass on the show. What do you think?
I'll tell you what.
He'll be like, remember that time I told off Brian Pillman Jr. and said he wasn't like his father?
All right.
I'm sorry.
Oh, damn it, Bobby. That boy ain't right.
No, but it'll be great. I'm so stoked about this. Bodi, I don't know if you could whip up real quick while I rap for a second.
Yeah.
Warrior Wrestling is coming back. Okay, so June, what is it? I know July 7th is
June
5th.
Yeah.
June 5th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5th. That's right. 5th. They're back. They've announced a plethora of superstars returning to the promotion. Actually, as of a couple days ago, one of the major ones that I like was Warhorse, our homie Warhorse. Yeah, buddy. Thunder Rosa was the first one they announced.
Thunder. Yeah.
Who else? We got some luchadors coming back too.
Yep.
Fuck.
We got
Aramis.
pulling up Arez.
How do you say that?
Yes. Arez. Arez.
Oh, okay. Yes.
So he's coming back. I think what you just said too.
Sam Adonis, who you could check
Sam
an episode
Adonis,
out with
dude.
him. He's coming back. We have Beastman coming back. You can check out our episode with him.
I think BPJ is coming back too. Brian Pillman Jr.
Brian
isn't
Pillman
he?
Jr. is coming
Hey,
back.
BPJ.
He's fucking.
BPJ. Oh, Congo Kong. Congo Kong's gonna be there.
First time in 2 years that Congo Khan's been back. He's a guy homie from South Bend.
And then everyone's favorite, Robert Ego Anthony and Frank the Clown.
Yeah.
Warrior
Frank
Wrestling
Clown,
staples.
Frank
Yep.
the Clown, y'all.
WWE's biggest draw.
Draw or flaw?
Oh, Trey Miguel, of course, is going to be there. I don't know
He's
if you
the
mentioned
champ.
him, but he's the champ, so she should be there. Sure. And I think that's it. I think that's it announced for right now.
It's gonna be curious to see what they do with the women's title.
Oh, Beastman.
You know, you had Kylie Ray as the champ, and Kylie Ray is done, as we all know.
Yep.
You know, several months ago, called it a career, I guess, for
Battle
personal
Royale.
something.
Probably a war of
Something.
attrition. That's their
Menstruation.
thing.
What?
Wah, wah.
No, but I wonder what they're gonna do. It's you know what would be dope?
Deathmatch.
Ooh, a death match warrior would on the field would be super
Mhm.
dope. Get Janela back there. you
Yeah,
know,
barbed wire goalpost deathmatch.
right? Just like throwing fans at fucking people.
Yep. Oh, wow.
Nah, I ain't been vaccinated yet. What are you doing?
Oh, shit. Just getting thrown at him. Hell yeah.
It would be cool if they somehow could get Kylie, since she's within the area, set up a match, right? Maybe have a couple matches during the night. Whoever wins those, you get down to this one match where it's just the two combatants, right? The two fighters, the two women, the two ladies of Warrior Wrestling for the title, and the winner is presented with the belt by Kylie Ray. That would be fucking awesome.
I like
Hook 'em, Dano.
Bake them away, toys. Yes, do it.
So anyways, as it gets closer to the date of the first show, and like I said, you can look for us. We'll have a table at the VIP. We'll be set up again. It'll be outdoors. It'll be fucking nice. It'll be awesome. So you can come see us, and we'll have a little something for sale for you guys, which I'll get to here in a second. To fill them in.
Yeah.
But we will have Steve back on the show a little closer to the date of the first show to talk about some more Warrior Wrestling haps and all that shit.
I like it.
Bodi, what else you got for the juice?
And I got some stuff for you here, dude. I want to talk about some
Sex,
AEW
baby.
stuff. Yeah, that too.
Oh, yeah. Let's talk about some AE dub.
So I would really want to talk about is what you think. What you think about the faction heard around the world at the end of Dynamite.
The Pinnacle.
The Pinnacle. That's what I'm talking about, baby. What do you think, dude? What are your guys' thoughts? Dude, that's a hell of a group, man. Hell of a group.
I loved it. I was thinking, like, from the get-go, like, man, MJF kind of fits that Flair vibe. If you're going to have like Arn and Tully in the group, and then you got FTR, which essentially are either the Anderson brothers or Arn and Tully.
Yep.
And you got Sean Spears, who's kind of like the Barry Windham, of the group. Dude, I fucking love it, dude. I'm curious to see where it goes. I like that. And it was cool because now we have the Inner Circle as faces, which we haven't seen. And we haven't seen Jericho as a face
in a long time.
Since like his WWE days, his last WWE run with Kevin Owens. And even then he it was borderline, he was still kind of heel because Owens was a heel.
Till Owens turned on him.
Right. So I'm stoked about it, dude. They absolutely fucking destroyed Jericho, bloodied him up, fucking Wardlow, put him through the table with the good power bomb. It's fucking amazing. I can't wait to see what happens Wednesday night on TNT.
Yes, I agree, man. I think this is just a perfect example of some of the naysayers and crybabies in the IWC talking about AEW is ruining MJF and him and Jericho becoming a comedy act, and it's just goofballing around. Shut the hell up, sit down, enjoy the fucking ride. Please stop complaining. Whether it's WWE, AEW, TNA, whatever, Impact, whatever you want to call it. I get out TNA. I'm sorry.
What was the old thing in the movie theaters? They used to say, "Sit back and relax."
Yep. Turn off your phones.
Enjoy the show.
Yep. That was exactly.
Thank you for coming to Lowe's.
Yep. That's exactly how it went.
Thank you for coming.
But dude, this story's paying off, man.
The combination right now of
digital cheers. Hear that? That wasn't my dick hitting the mic. That was a beer.
Dude, the storyline's going to pay off. Sreten, what you were about to say something?
I was going to say, I think it's pretty cool being elite and like the YouTube channel and Dark and all the different things leaving some good, like they have enough storylines for the next 6 to 12 months as far as factions against factions, like large factions.
Well, people are shitting on that too, which is dumb because in wrestling, you need factions, especially when you have
what are they shitting on?
Wrestlers signed.
Too many factions.
I don't think they have too many.
I don't either. You remember back in the WWE WWE, WCW days, everyone was in a faction.
Yeah, let's set the record straight right now. I mean, the Gang Warfare shit. Okay, here's how many factions they really truly have. Now, depending what you or the fucking idiots in the IWC, the whiners, I should say, because not all of you are idiots. Some of you are very lovely fucking people, and I thank you.
Pricks.
What do you consider a faction? 3 guys? At least 3?
I consider a faction a stable
like
is 4 guys. More than 4 is a faction. 3 is just a trio. No, I don't care. I'd say 4 or more is a faction.
I would too. So that automatically takes Death Triangle out of the equation. So you have the Pinnacle, you have Inner Circle, you have Dark Order, and
Nightmare Family. You can call
maybe
them
potentially,
kind of
Nightmare Family. Okay.
Yeah,
back in WWE day,
Matt Hardy's faction.
Yeah, Matt Hardy's thing. He's got something going on
with no name.
Yeah, I don't even know what to think of Matt Hardy's thing because that could be, if you watch the latest beat,
he could be hiring people.
Done with, like
he's
sooner rather than later. Back in the old WWE days, you had fucking DX, you had the Oddities,
Nation of Domination,
the Nation, you had fucking Los Boricuas,
the Ministry,
like dude,
Corporation,
all kinds.
I can keep going.
Shit. And same thing with WCW. It's factions are good. It's like, come on, people, let's just stop bitching and sit back and relax, enjoy the show. You hope.
I was going to keep going, but
I like all the factions because there's enough. There's enough factions according to you guys, and then there's the 3 people, 2 people, like friends, like team ups.
Yeah, like
why
best
not?
friends.
There's a little bit for everyone. So if you're filling I still like that that Dynamite's only 2 hours, and I like that Dark's on YouTube.
And now you have Dark Elevation.
And Elevation now, and they're gonna come out with some other stuff. So it fills that time without it being like time filler. There's all these different storylines you can get behind. And I mean, if it was more interesting, that would be the same thing with WWE, having a couple shows and like 6 to 8 hours of content every week.
Right.
The people that like WWE like the storylines and they like that stuff. We just happen to be the three guys. I find it
I like
incredibly.
everything else. I do.
Yeah, I find it
like that
incredibly
Bobby
boring.
Lashley is world champ. Finally, I enjoy that. I think
What's
that's fucking Lashley.
Oh, dude.
WWE champ.
I'm really happy about that. That you know
And
what?
let's
Dude?
touch on that for a second, because once again, factions, the hurt business.
I want to raise a drink up to MVP. He is my
Yes.
wrestler of the week right now, just because he came in. I mean, we don't have a wrestler of the week, but I'm going to nominate him
Yes,
because
we
he came in. Nice. He came in and look what he's done. I mean, he's got Tay champs in Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin, right? And then he's got Lashley as the world champ. But he came in, made this faction. The faction's holding the gold. It reminds me of that faction him and Lashley kind of had in Impact. Yeah. What was it called? Trouble? No.
Some by the clan, Beatdown Clan.
Beatdown Clan. Yeah, the BDC. Beatdown Clan.
It was him, Samoa Joe, Low Key, and MVP.
Yeah. Yep. So yeah, I just got to give it up to him because he's helping with the matches. He's helping with talent and stuff like that.
And all
yeah,
that.
he's helping with creative, and he's taken this group of wrestlers that were probably underutilized a little bit, maybe underappreciated, but they're firing on all cylinders right now. They got their full potential, and it's good to see them with so much gold.
It's great to see Bobby Lashley being booked like a beast.
Like a monster.
He learned so much in his second TNA run that by the time he was done and ready to come back, like when he re-debuted with WWE, I was like, everybody was saying this, but give me what I want. The Batista. I want versus Brock because there's a lot of parallels. They're both two huge freaks of fucking nature, physical specimens, whatever you want to call them. They both had MMA careers. Lashley actually had a better MMA career. I think he was like 14-2 or something like that. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong in the fucking comments, but I don't think I am. And he was fighting while he was pro wrestling. Brock did that one time.
Uno mas.
Yeah, and Lashley never got, as far as I know, when he was fighting with Bellator, he never got the fucking title opportunity. So that would have been pretty fucking cool. But there's a lot of parallels. It's a good match. Two fucking physical beasts, dude. Super heavyweight athletes, man. That, oh my God, like what? And who knows? I kind of don't like the aspect that Drew McIntyre is still kind of involved in it, even though he's the champ that kind of lost. It's trying to get the belt back, because I don't want a three-way. I've heard stories about it might be Lesnar coming back, surprising everybody, and then with McIntyre and Lashley, just give me fucking Lesnar and Lashley.
Yes,
that's all I want.
That's a WrestleMania attraction right there. I don't care who you are. I don't give a shit if you like Brock or not. You want to see Brock versus Bobby Lashley. Believe me. And that match will be hard hitting, just fucking all out, probably some potatoing. There'll be some stiff shots in there.
I'll be real stiff.
I'm gonna mash your taters. But yeah, I can't wait to see that. I would love to see that, dude. I'll be like, sign me up. I'll watch that. Please.
But he sounded like a very familiar attitude when he said the following words. He said,
the following announcement is
whether or not you want to see Brock Lesnar, even if you're not a fan and you don't want to see it, I know that that's what you want to see, so that's what you're going to see. Does that sound familiar to you guys?
God damn it, hell yeah, it does. Are you kidding me?
Back. He was a legit champion. I fucking love him. He's good.
I like him. He looks good in the shower.
Yeah, let's get him. Book him against Bobby Lashley in a butter match.
Book it.
I got 23 wrestlers, all in a Royal Rumble, all guys that you don't want to see, but you do, because I said you do.
That's right. We fucking tell them who they want to see.
All beefcakes.
Surround me with yes men, because I don't want to hear what's going on out there.
They
Just surround me with people that'll say yes to me. I want to have good ideas, damn it.
Yeah,
Me too.
no, they say yes to me.
They say yes to me. You
Say yes to me.
No, me. We ran this bit into the ground. You guys ran the bit into the ground.
You ran it
that.
into the ground. You're fine.
I'll ram you into the fucking ground with a pile.
You're always running bits into the
Guess
ground.
what? Guess what, you sons of bitches? You're both fired.
Oh, you can't fire me. You're fine.
I got
You're
the
fucking
firing
fired.
power. Look at these.
Fire.
Look at these
I got
muscles.
firepower.
I'm a 78-year-old man with bigger muscles than the two of you.
I'm 75. Where are you?
I'm 88.
I'm 89.
I'm 62.
Bitch.
Look at these glues.
69 me.
Those are
Hey,
glutes.
speaking of 69,
69 me,
69 me, Don. 69 me was trending last Wednesday because
Good.
AEW Dynamite.
Good.
Kenny Omega coming out and talking shit about. They did an excellent job of covering all that bullshit up and creating the storyline
I like that.
with Kingston and John Moxley. It's fucking awesome. And then I lost my shit when Kenny Omega's in the ring and he's talking about Eddie Kingston was dry humping John.
Yeah,
Moxley.
69 me done.
Oh, 69 Madonna's. And then he did on TNT 69.
With the overhead camera on him, dude. I was losing it. I'm like, no way, they did it.
Dude. That shit's great, man. That I love the adult humor in pro wrestling is so great. If you guys watch BTE and with the Dark Order, number 10's always like
he's always got blow.
He's always getting drugs. He's like talking about he's like doing coke all the time, which I'm not promoting cocaine. So
hey, it's snowing. Brings out a bag of.
Hey man's like, there's like $10,000 for drugs. Oh yeah, the drugs. That was definitely me. What?
It's so good.
It's ridiculous.
So good.
I love
Catching
that
kisses.
shit, dude. If people would take a minute to really realize that hate on AEW, that they are kind of like doing edgy stuff, like Attitude Era stuff within this era, and just doing some things even better. You know, I mean, the storytelling is great because let's face it, in the Attitude Era, there was like 2 storylines that were good, maybe 3. You know, maybe 4. I'll give you 4 at the very most, but a lot of that shit hasn't aged well. You know, They go back and it's like, man, how the fuck did I like this as a kid? Like it was just fucking white hot trash, and I didn't like it.
Because you're a kid, you're a teenager.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's why. By the way, real quick, sorry, Sreten, not to cut you off. We'll go right back to you.
But
I want to jump in because you were close, Justin. 15-2 is Bobby Lashley's MMA record.
There you go.
So, Sreten, back to you. Sorry.
That's what I wanted to say.
Oh, really?
15.
Did I steal your thunder?
Absolutely not. That's not what I was going to say.
You motherfucker.
Before we talk about our last topic, I want to know what other news or what other promotions have you guys been watching over the last like couple weeks that aren't Impact, AEW, WWE? Have you been watching some indie wrestling, some old shows? Have you been watching New Japan? Have you been watching any Ring of Honor? Yeah. What's up?
What have you been watching, Bodie?
Me? I've been watching some JCW, which actually segues perfectly. I was going to say I've been watching GCW, who just recently acquired JCW, Jersey Championship Wrestling. So they're expanding a little bit. That's cool. I've been watching New Japan, a lot of New Japan highlights and stuff. And I'm actually, we'll probably touch on it in a minute here, but I'm looking forward to NWA coming up and looking at all the news they got coming down the pipe. But yeah, GCW mostly. And Palais. I watched the last Palais show. I didn't get to check out. I just watched that recently too.
Yeah, that was fucking awesome. I've been watching let me see.
Oh.
I mean, a lot of clips. The only thing I watch, man, I'm trying to think.
Family
I
Feud.
did see some clips from I didn't watch the whole show. I wouldn't even say clips, but I was trying to just because I was so busy. That PWA Black Label in Australia. Has some shit going on. They're like Australia's top independent wrestling company. Once again, shout out to Fight, who affords us the opportunity to catch these awesome shows. I will be checking out The Collective. I have the bundle for that, so we'll all be fucking getting really saturated and risque with that. I'm looking forward to all these badass shows. You know what? I haven't really gone too far out of the box. I've just been like random weird shit here and there, like maybe some old school shit. It's been getting tough, you know. Like Bodie said, I've been waiting for more NWA stuff. I know they got the back on the attack.
Yeah, back for the attack, which we will be running as well. You're listening right now as this episode drops. We will be running a fucking promotion, a contest so you can watch it. See, March 21st,
Sunday, right?
March 21st, yes.
Oh shit! Well, we're about to get on it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna shoot straight from the hip because that's what I do. Man, their roster is depleted as fuck. They got a bunch of people who I don't know jack dog about, and I mean that's not. it doesn't hinder me, but it's hard to jump on board with something
True.
when you don't know anything about these guys. You know, they still have your Nick Aldis as the world heavyweight champion, who's going to be facing in the main event Aaron Stevens. Hopefully Aaron Stevens gets the win in memory of the question mark. That would be dope, but I don't think it's going to happen. It would be shocking.
Rosa
I think they need to do something shocking. Yeah, Thunder Rosa
versus Camille.
That'll be a good match.
That'll be good.
I'm looking forward to that. But other than that, there's a lot of guys that either I don't know about or I don't care about.
Chris Masters,
Crimson.
Chris Adonis, Chris Masters, aka Chris Adonis, he'll be there.
Yeah.
And so Tyrus. Remember Tyrus from WWE?
Are you serious?
The big Funkadactyl dude? Yeah. He is going to be there. I was like,
is he wrestling?
Probably. Who knows? I don't know. It just says he'll be there.
He doesn't do anything. He was a bodyguard for Snoop Dogg. He's a big giant dude that's not very athletic. Sorry, I didn't don't punch me.
Yeah, I didn't like him in WWE really. He might be a funny guy. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm not really.
Call my mama.
I'm not worried about the roster because you guys know me. I didn't know any of the guys before, and I was just as excited. Their fighting style, their promo style, everything goes. It's like 80s, 90s style and promotion. There's not a lot of spot monkey shit, and I mean, I like the spot monkey stuff, but I'm not worried about the roster because whoever it is, just like before, are going to be new people to me. So I'm just excited that they're going to do it. And yeah, I find any like mid-size or whatever you would refer to them as promotion, it's an ongoing forever problem. If you're successful, that you're going to lose guys to companies that are moving on up. So
I don't think it was necessarily a success story, is because they weren't doing.
I understand that part. Like, I understand that, but I think you still have to be mentally able to pivot, just like even with the big promotions, like WWE hiring everybody and then letting them just chill on the beaches of Sarasota, smelling their own farts.
Yeah,
it's not bad. I'll get paid off 6 figures to do that.
Right?
Let me smell my farts.
I'm curious to see. I can't lie. I can't hide it. It's like I said, some of those names. It's a detractor for me. It's like shit. I'll still watch because what they gave me with NWA Power was awesome. I would like for it to go back. Power to do some filming. And here's my thing too: is depending on where they film, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I know the legalities of what you can and can't do in that state. As far as like Georgia, they were at the GPB studios or something
like that.
I don't know what the Rona has done and affected them. Everybody else has been able to do shit. Even MLW came back, ROH came back, closed set shit. I don't know if it's a financial thing with Billy Corgan and them. I think that they could have kept Power going. They tried to do the thing that was on Fight with the Universal Wrestling, whatever that
the UWF
was. And I don't know, dude. I really enjoyed the original presentation. I'm not shitting on them because I hope they succeed and knock it out of the park. I just don't know a lot of these fucking guys that are coming in, and I don't want them to have to because talent's gone or either not available to have to settle for some guys who are some real jabrones,
right?
Because it's going to make the product look bad.
I know that that's your concern, that they're going to hire oh man, these guys are gone. Here comes the 5th string dickheads.
That's what I'm talking about.
I think
I'm not shitting on anybody.
Right.
I don't want to make this a negative thing. I'm just being realistic and honest.
I think given the vaccine rollout right now, it's not unforeseen that they can't fill. So if I had to guess,
Uncle
if you
Phil?
guys would guess, I think they could Uncle Phil that stage, because it's one side of fans. And I would guess if there was 100, maybe 200 tops, but I would think it was maybe around between 100 and 150 people that fit on that side. I think you could do it completely safely and fill it if you tell everybody, all right, you can't get in unless you either have a test or they do the rapid test beforehand in line, or just be just show us your vaccination card and you can come right in. They can even do it as a promo thing for first responders or a bunch of people. I'm sure you can get 150 nurses out of Florida that all
Right.
been, given the vaccine, and then it's, then it's for the most part pretty safe.
We'll have to figure all that shit out.
I think
Joe
they'll
Galley
be
back on the show or something, and
I think they'll be fine.
see what the hell's going on, because I just hate to see it go down in flames after, like, they kind of rose up and really offered you a different product, an alternative product, and it was entertaining. So
Agree.
Well, they also had really fucking lucky timing. Like they timed it so they really were like a lower level alternative that had a lot of excitement to it.
dude,
And
they had Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, the biggest superstar entertainer, not just in wrestling but in the entire fucking industry of entertainment, talking about how he watched and enjoyed NWA Power.
yeah, but the timing was also perfect. They launched that right when, like, I feel like it was the culmination of the last however many years. I don't know. You guys tell me, 10 years, 5 years of whatever was it? The 25 pounds of gold. What's it called? Sorry.
10 pounds of gold.
10 pounds of
10.
gold.
Shit.
But like that whole
45.
It was
thing,
just like a year. It was like basically a year.
was it a year? Okay.
Of that documentary when they were working it with that one
that
fucking
fucks up my
jabroni.
point.
That one jobber.
Jabronsky.
But it
Whenever he
also
got
there
canceled.
were a bunch of things that were timed well, like Thunder Rosa becoming an official like wrestling badass after working her way, and then suddenly she comes onto the scene. Like that was luck too. That or that's just how it happened. That you're the talent scouts and Billy Corgan and whoever's like, I know what I'm doing. But
God, that new Smashing Pumpkins sucks.
I haven't even listened to it, so
Yeah, don't.
I'm not going to.
Hey,
Hey,
assholes.
Hey.
Any final thoughts as we wrap up this episode?
Yep. Final thoughts.
There you go. Obituary.
Yep. Obituary.
Happy birthday to John Tardy. Just
Yeah,
had a
John
fucking
Tardsky.
birthday vocalist.
He done. Yep. So, just talk about that real quick. Well, then the talent that people not have heard of, this is their time to shine. Make us care about you. Make us follow you. Blow us away. This is your time.
Yeah.
So,
Or
and then
just
they
blow us.
Yeah, or just blow us. They got
there are options.
they got they got some other people that they could probably bring in, and I'm sure that they might reach out to AEW for a couple people too. Like
You never
see
know.
him. Yeah,
They
you
just
never
need
know.
a platform.
Yeah, exactly. So who knows?
I'm not
We'll
worried.
see,
I'm pretty
huh?
excited.
I know you are.
Yeah,
can see it
I'm
in your
excited
face.
for fucking April 24th when the Juice with Handsome Prick and Bruiser Bodi, Josh fucking Bodi with Sexual Atrocities are live
Coming
in
to you
fucking
live.
Galesburg, Illinois for the Cannibal Cookout. That's right, with Putrid Pile, Toxic Ruin, a bunch of other bands, death metal, underground fucking metal bands.
Yep.
If you go on Facebook and look up, you could just search it. It's the first ever Cannibal Cookout.
Cannibal Cookout.
You can get tickets. Steve Squatch is the promoter. So shout out to
Shout
Steve.
out to
We're going
him.
to, as it gets closer to the event, we're going to keep fucking hyping this shit up. You follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that shit. You'll see tons of posts about it. Follow our bands and all that stuff. We're everywhere. And we're going to take it to the next level for the fucking Metal Underground.
And I'll be there too.
Yeah, you will.
I'll be in the back, smelling
drinks.
my own farts.
Yeah.
Drinks.
Hopefully, we'll have some cool shit for you guys too after that, as far as our other show, the JP
Yes.
Dub podcast goes. So we'll have some cool shit. But yeah, if you guys are looking to have a good time, and finally all our metal brethren out there that have been locked indoors all winter and you're so cold and you can't stand it anymore. It's time to break out and freak out. Yeah, because we're gonna blast shit to fucking bits, and you can count on that, motherfucker.
Yeah.
April 24th. Anyways, check that shit out. Some other shit here, real quick. We do have a huge announcement to make. We have the first official batch of JP Dub merchandise. What is it, you ask? I'm going to give you a little hint for right now, because I'm going to whip up a whole little promotional fucking deal, and it's coming at you soon. So make sure you stay in touch with our socials, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We're on TikTok, even though I don't fuck with it that much. Sometimes I do. So it might behoove you to fucking keep checking it every now and then. YouTube, we're everywhere. all podcasting platforms. We got some t-shirts. We got some JP Dub Juice Pro Wrestling logo t-shirts for you guys.
Yes, we do.
And more details will be coming soon. But I just want to get that ingrained in your fucking brains. Yeah, because you now have a chance to rep your favorite fucking podcast, to rep the guys that you love that talk about metal and horror and gaming and pro fucking
And
wrestling,
butts.
all that shit. You have a chance to buy t-shirts, unless you wear smalls, then you're kind of fucked right now. I didn't do it. Blame the fucking Savage Man. He's the guy that says small people suck. I don't know. I love all of you. He's just a fucking producer type guy.
Wear a medium, eat a sandwich.
Yeah. Something like that along those lines. Anyways, we appreciate your support. Stay tuned. We got some fucking shit coming for you. Got some t-shirts you gotta fucking buy. You gotta support. And when you do order those shirts, we'll be sending you all kinds of other fucking promotional free stickers and junk with that too. So you'll be very, very, very fucking pleased with that. And we also have episode coming up, a cross promotional episode, because we've been doing some of that shit here lately with our homies, Two Heels in a Motherfucking Face. They're called Two Heels in the Face podcast out of Chicago. We're going to be doing a Warrior Wrestling watch along with them.
Yeah.
So make sure that you guys pay attention to them and subscribe to them. Subscribe to us on any podcasting platform. jpdub.com. Fucking subscribe. It's easy. We have over 150 hours of content, whether it's fucking musicians, filmmakers, artists, entertainers, pro wrestlers. We got it all for you guys. And shout out to Nick. How do you say his last name?
I pronounce it Boudreaux.
Boudreaux. There
Nick
you
Boudreaux,
go.
our boy.
Boudreaux Wilson was the leader of this country. No, he wasn't. Anyways, Nick, you're fucking awesome. Thanks
Cheers,
for being
Nick.
a fan of the show. Salute to you, brother. It's good talking to you. It's good that we were able to provide you with some fucking lifters during a tough time for you, man. And that's what it's all about. That's why we're here. We are who we are. And if we can uplift anybody out there watching and listening and interacting with us, that's fucking great. You know? So, hey, Nick, this bud's for you. Check it out.
Nick,
salute.
too sweet me, baby. Too sweet me. I gotta go catch a kiss.
Oh, catch a kiss. Oops, all over your face, kid. Sreten, any last words?
Always.
All right, fuck you, Sreten. Hey, until next time, we love you. My fucking cat. I'm going to fucking strangle that motherfucker. We love you guys. Stay tuned for next week. Stay tuned for the crossover event with Two Heels in the Face podcast. Wet 'em up. Wet 'em up. Wet 'em up. Wet 'em up.
Oh, I'm so fucking wet for all the excitement, all the great things we have coming, and all these Juice Pro Wrestling t-shirts that you're gonna fucking order, and you're gonna tell your friends about, and you're gonna fucking wear our threads and wear our skin. It's gonna be fucking amazing.
It's going to be great. Hey, until next time, we love you.
Snitchy bitches.
You gonna do sex to me?
Did you like that video? If so, be sure to hit like and subscribe and check out more killer content from your boys at Juice Pro Wrestling. Whoa, yeah!